our lesson's theme is the limits of human memory. So let's start our lesson. Through this lesson, you will learn the difference between the verbs remember, recall, recollect, and remind, as well as watch a video about a person with superior autobiographical memory. Complete the questions below with the correct prepositions. I will give you a minute to complete the task and we will check it out together. I write here. Do you have a good memory for faces, names, or dates? What are some of your most vivid memories of your childhood? Can you recite any poem, song, or speech from memory? What is the most significant moment or event that will remain in your memory forever? So, okay, now you need to answer to these questions. Okay? Next, do you know what the verb remember means? Remember means to be able to bring back a piece of information into your mind or to keep a piece of information in your memory. Also, verb recall means to bring the memory of a past event into your mind and often to give a description of what you remember. Recollect means to remind of something forgotten. And remind means that to make someone aware of something forgotten or possibly forgotten, or to bring back a memory to someone. And read the sentence in the boxes and match verbs. I think you understand meanings of verbs, and now you need to read and match verbs to their meanings below. In some cases, you can match more than one verb to a specific meaning. Remember, for example, she suddenly remembered that her cell phone was in her other bag. And recall, I don't recall arranging a time to meet. Remind, could you remind Paul about dinner on Sunday? Recollect, he doesn't recollect seeing her at the party. Here you can see meanings. To keep a piece of information in your memory. It means remember. Yes, of course. To make someone remember something that happened in the past. It's remind. To be able to bring back a piece of information into your mind. It's remember, yes, and recollect also, it's recall. So that's right. And to make someone think of things they have forgotten or might have forgotten, it's remind. Okay. To not forget to do something is remember. So I think it's clear and easy. Let's do this task. You need to use the correct forms of verbs remember, remind, recall, and recollect to complete the sentences below. I think it's easy for you. Also, I write here the right answer. I can't. Yes, remember the date of their wedding. Your hair and eyes remind me of your mother. She recalled. Yes, recalled. Or we can use remembered. Also, we can use recollect. Seeing him outside the shop on the night of the robbery. Can you remind us about your plans for holiday? Remind. I really don't recollect. Also, we can use remember all or recall what our argument was about. He never remembers to lock the door when he goes out. Okay, that's good. And let's to discuss the questions. You need to read these questions. After that, we will discuss the questions, okay? What is the earliest memory you can recall? Can you recall the name of your biology teacher from school? Can you recall what the weather was like last Friday? Do you remember what you ate for breakfast last weekend? Do you remember what day Valentine's Day was last year? So now you are going to watch a video presenting the story of a person who has superior autobiographical memory. Also, you need to answer the questions. Now, I write here and answer here for these questions. What is Marilu Henner famous for? Starring in a 1970s sitcom called Taxi and Remembering Everything. How many people in the world have a superior autobiographical memory? As of 2018, 10. What is superior autobiographical memory compared to in terms of how it works? Google search. How does Marilu describe how her memory works? She compares it to selected scans on a DVD and says that when she hears a date, she imagines a year organized in a timeline and sees the whole calendar of that year. Now, after this lesson, you need to discuss the questions below. And thank you for attention. Goodbye.